Hello, D7 here with Grok Trade. This is the weekend edition, good through Sunday, September 24th, 2017. Got a lot to get looking at. Man, we got a ton of charts. So check this out. The markets in the week mixed. Small caps doing the best. It has been on a fire, up 0.42%. Banks up 0.32%. Financials down, US dollar flat, crude oil down slightly on Friday. Gold higher, silver higher for the first time in quite a bit. And the VIX down on a Friday. Bitcoin higher by 2%. And here we are. We're going to look at the daily chart first. We're going to get into the weekly charts. We'll look at the Dow 30. We will look at the tech stocks. We're going to look at everything. And here's the deal. So here we still remain in this big up, rising wedge. And we're starting to bounce around here. A lot of uncertainty here on the S&P 500. There's a little bit of a pullback. Question is, will we want to rally higher, hitting this resistance area going into the beginning of this next week? Maybe. If you look here at the weekly chart, this is problematic. The weekly chart, we up, we hit this red line, we dropped, we tried to break it last week, went over it, closed below it. This week we went up and touched it, and it's still acting as resistance with a little doji. Guys, looks pretty like it's wanting to drop. It's having a hard time even getting past this red line, let alone getting up here to the blue one is where it needs to be. But it's just not on that trajectory. It's just not showing that strength. I'm expecting the markets to give back some fairly soon based off of the weekly chart here, especially with how we're rising here. Big bearish divergence here on the MACD. Let's take a quick look at the diamonds. The diamonds, here's the Dow. We call this going up. Very close. Oh, you know what? Should I do it? I'm going to put a sell on it, even though it's a doji. I might have to reverse that pretty quickly, but I'm going to stick by my plans and call the Dow daily a sell. If you look here at the weekly on this, it's probably not a bad choice on my part. I put a sell on this, and I'm sticking with myself because it's in a rising wedge. Look how this week the Dow went up, touched the trend line. I mean, right to it, just touched it, and then the bears started selling into it and brought it right back down. That's how we ended the week. And by the time I come back, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be in Boston for a conference next week. So Mark the Meerkat will be sitting in for me, and he'll be delivering some very cool videos to share with you all. But by the time I come back, it'll be a different month. And the monthly charts, let's quickly look at the S&P. Here's the S&P monthly chart. So that's just what the monthly chart looks like. Let's go to the NASDAQ, tech stocks. Take a look here at the daily. Now the daily had up, and then we're down, but we're finding support at this rising trend line right here. But it's caught between two trend lines at this moment, but it did break a lot here. And if you look here at the weekly chart, the weekly chart is very damning. And let me share this with you. We have this rising wedge. This, my friends, is breaking down. That is problematic, but we have the support line coming across. It's still trying to find that, but this is showing some big time weakness. And it's like this thing is ready to drop very quickly. Because of that, it's going to get a sell on the weekly. So there is the sell on that. And if you look here at small caps, the daily chart has just been up, and blasted through all this. It's just been an unbelievable run. If you look here at the weekly chart, it broke resistance to the upside, hitting a short-term record high here. Man, that is rock solid strong. But this could be a jab. If we close next week while I'm gone, and it never fails when I'm gone, man, the markets tend to come crashing down. But if that happens, that could be a nasty drop. Nasty drop next week. Monthly's not done yet, but if it closes where we're at now, if the small caps close where it's at now or higher, it's going to break a lot of resistance. However, I think it's going to pull back this next week. And I think when it does, it's going to prove for this area to remain as resistance as it's been playing out for the last few months here. Quick look at financials. Look how we on the daily up, hit resistance, and we're fighting that resistance now. I think we're due for a pullback. The weekly chart, have a buy on it. We did go higher, but we're at a resistance level. This is probably due to start dropping, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays itself out. Monthly chart on that, we have a buy up, and it's staying as a buy at this moment. And quick look at the US dollar. See if there's anything of importance. Yeah, the weekly chart on the US dollar, I have a sell on it, and it's trying to go higher, but look how it's finding resistance at this blue big major trend line that we have going. So it's on the wrong side. It's on the bearish side of that line. If you look at the dollar on the monthly, down, but we're finding support here. We found buyers at that support. So this could be ready to bounce. US dollar could start getting stronger on the larger time frame. Something to watch for. Crude oil. Look here, we got a buy on it, and we went higher. We're at a lot of resistance though. That could be coming down too. And if you look at the weekly chart on this, the weekly chart, I have a buy on it back here in the latter part of June, and then it's gone up, pulled back, and then boom, gone higher. Monthly chart, a whole lot of nothing. I'm going to keep with my sell on that. Let's go to gold. Gold, we're down. We got a pop, so I'm going to put a buy on gold daily. Here's my buy. And on the weekly, we are still bearish. Last week called it bearish, and big time bearish move here. So let's see if we'll turn things around, which we probably can. The monthly chart, we're going higher. We still have a higher high, higher low, but under a little bit of pressure right now. Silver. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, I'm going to put a buy on silver. So silver is now a buy. Let's take a look at the weekly. The weekly is at support, so expect that to be a bounce also. So take a look here at the monthly. The monthly, call it a buy, higher, but we're on the support level or the bullish side of that trend line, which is okay, but it's under a little bit of stress at the moment. Quick look here at the VIX monthly, just down, sloping down on the monthly. The weekly VIX, called it a sell. We are going lower. And the daily is down, but we're at a support level, guys. Expect that to bounce, which it may do. Quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin daily, put a buy on it under a little bit of pressure, but I think it's going to be okay to the upside. On Bitcoin, the weekly chart on this, up, nice bull pullback. I think we have upside potential. And the monthly chart, that's looking bearish to me, like it's wanting to give some back for a couple months. Let's look at GBTC. Here, I got a buy on it, doing a little bull pullback, looking for that to pop up on the daily. It looks much like the Bitcoin. Okay, let's get into some stocks. The Dow 30, tech stocks. Before we do, groktrade.com. something special. Let me show this to you. If you go to groktrade.com, we have some mentorships coming up in October. We have 2 of them coming up. First part of October, we have one it's going to start really early in the morning, and probably 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to lean towards day trading. So it will be our full mentorship, but it will be slanted towards day trading. So especially if you guys are overseas, this might be the time to jump in, because the timing will be conducive for you. But if you go to Trading Mentor, I want to show you something. I just posted this. You're going to see me wearing the same shirt, okay, in this video. But if you go to this page now, you're going to see this brand new video. And in just 35 minutes, if I play this, all right, this is the 301. You're going to see. So let me give him. Oh, actually, I don't do a picture-in-picture on this. Trade better. I do not do. You have okay. The would be. So I didn't do a picture-in-picture, so you don't see me wearing this shirt. But if you just want nothing but straight information on what the mentorship is, this is fresh. Go there, watch it. It's highly informative. It will get you all jazzed and excited about the mentorship. You're going to want to get in. But call to action is this. You can schedule a call with me. And if we can't get it scheduled for this week because I'll be a little busy, you do it. I'll let you know if I can do it at that time. If not, we'll reschedule another time. And then there's a bunch of testimonials. Anytime I get a chance, I put a camera in somebody's face and get people to give us their thoughts on our mentorship program. We have another mentorship coming. We got a couple of them in October. Get in on those. You got an opportunity to do that. It looks like, after all, guys, we're going to be doing well, it's tentative, but it looks like we're going to be going to Vegas in November for a mentorship. There's your chance. I highly recommend that you do the mentorship online first and then do a retake mentoring in Vegas. That's the way to do it, and you will thank me for that little tidbit. Okay, let's get back to the charts. We're going to go to the Dow 30. Apple, let's go there. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Apple have a sell on it and down, but I think this is getting ready to become a buy. I think Apple is going to be a buy fairly soon. Be watching for that. AXP, I got it a buy. I'm going to keep with a buy. Boeing, up. I think it's going to be a sell. I think this is going to be a sell. And you know what? I need to stay true to how I do it. There's some more advanced things I'm looking at here, but anyway, chances are that's going to go down. Caterpillar, I got a buy on it. I'm going to stay with my buy. Cisco, got a buy on it. Big pop. I mean, a 2% rally on that. CVX. Up. Very extended. Look to take profits. Disney, down. There's your bear pullback. Look for another major. This is a good opportunity to go short on Disney. And then this is Dow and DuPont. They've merged together. We got a buy on it, and I'm going to stay with my buy at this moment. GE, got a buy on it. We are heading higher, but we're hitting a 50-day moving average coming down. We had sellers come into that. This could be ready to drop. Goldman Sachs, got a buy on it, broke the trend line, still looking good. Home Depot, got a buy on it, heading up, but we're coming into resistance. IBM, this is just a big bear flag. I think that this is going to start dropping. So there's my sell on IBM. IBM as a sell. INTC, up. I'm going to keep that as a buy. I'm looking at a lot of different metrics, but I've been doing this for years, guys, so I see a lot very, very quickly. And here we got a sell. I'm going to stay with my sell. JPM, we're up, looking toppy, but I'm going to stick with my buy on JP Morgan. Coca-Cola, got a sell on that, but we're at support. Expect that to start heading higher. McDonald's, got a buy on it, but under a little bit of pressure. That buy is not doing that great. 3M, got a sell on it, dropping, but I think this is getting ready to go higher. Watch that to pop. I think that's getting ready to go higher. Merck, got a sell on it, and it's pulling back kind of hard. Microsoft, got a sell on it, pulling back, but that's getting ready to bounce too. That's getting ready to bounce too. Nike, got a buy on it. Oh boy, but what a mess that is. PFE, got a buy on that, but we're looking way too extended to the upside. PG, got a sell on it, and it is dropping. You do not want it to be in that. TRV, got a buy on it. I'll stay with my buy, but that could be ready to go bearish. UNH, got a sell on it. Wow, it had a huge drop on Friday, but it rallied back. So it's only down 1%, but it looks like it was down almost 4% at one point. What a nasty drop that was. Interesting. UTX, got a buy on it. It's still heading higher, but I'll be ready to put a sell on this fairly soon. Visa, have a buy on it. I'm staying with my buy. Verizon has just had a killer week, just up. Walmart, I put a sell on it today, Friday, so be careful with that. And Exxon, I put a sell on it Thursday, but Friday it's starting to bounce, so I might have to turn that around. Okay, let's go to tech stocks. And I hope I'm not going too fast for you. Matter of fact, the time that I'm doing this is 2 a.m. on Saturday morning. Yeah, I'm fighting, trying not to yawn. Okay, let's get to my tech stocks. We already looked at Apple. Amazon, I got a sell on it. It's dropping. Amazon selling. Baba, put a sell on it, but it looks like it's getting ready to become a buy again. This engulfing pattern. Baidu, got a buy on it. Could be looking a little toppy. Cisco, big pop, 2% rally on Friday. Our buy was on the 15th. Catfish, I got a buy on it, but it's under pressure. I'll stay with my buy at this moment. eBay, down. I got a buy on it. It's a bull pullback. I'm going to stay with my buy. It looks like it's still going to be okay. Got a buy on this, but we're in trouble. I mean, Facebook just looks very suspect to me. Google, I have a buy on it, but it's caught up in the moving averages. Anything can happen. Same thing with Alphabet. GoPro is under a lot of pressure. Up. And, oh man, after today, I'm going to put a sell on GoPro now. Microsoft, we're down, but it could pop. I already said that. NVIDIA, I put a sell on it Thursday, and we're dropping. NVIDIA could drop hard, guys. Oracle, put a buy on it on Friday. And got a buy on this, but that's going to be a sell. I'm going to put a sell on Priceline. There's my sell on Priceline. PayPal, up. It's doing really well. It's hitting resistance soon, so I could be putting a sell on that. Red Hat, I put a sell on it, and it's starting to drift southbound. Snap off 0.5%. We're down. Yep, I'm going to stay with my sell on that. Twitter, I got up, bull pullback. Look for another entry on the bull side on Twitter. There you go. And that's it. But the mentorship, watch the video. I think it would be of help to you. So let me vlog a little bit here. I was talking to somebody who just signed up for the mentorship. His name's Simon. He's an Aussie, and he's taken the mentorship coming up. First part of October, we're going to focus on day trading, and you can join him if you'd like. But Simon shared something with me, and it just drummed up some feelings that I had. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I was a coach and mentor, stock mentor and options mentor for the groups Rich Dad Poor Dad, Teach Me to Trade, Option Success, Star Trader. And I had a lot of students come through that I taught. And a lot of the classes that we taught in those different education firms were option courses. Those option courses are highly elaborate, and we knew how to sell those. I had a lot of students come in that were my mentees, and I started seeing how much money students were losing trading options, and that became a point of contention for me. Even though I can trade options, matter of fact, to a degree that I can teach them and teach them well, I personally do not trade options. I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that do trade options that aren't successful, because there are successful option traders. However, you guys who are trading options successfully that are watching this right now, you're an anomaly. I'm telling you, very few people can trade options successfully. I think that there's better things to trade out there. If you're wanting leverage, do futures. Instead of an option will give you something like 10 to 1, 15 to 1 leverage, right? And a lot of people trade the options for that leverage. The problem is the theta, it's the time decay. It's that, and when you are done with that, you don't just lose a chunk of your account, you lose it all. Everything is gone. It is washed out. So you can lose money very, very quickly. There's student after student after student who were option traders have lost money. If I had a gun to my head and I had to guess, I would say that roughly $35 million have been lost in the markets just with students that have come to me before mentoring, before they got mentored, and the monies that they had lost in the markets. So I have become adamant believer that options is not the way to go. It is not. We don't even teach it. I do not teach options in our courses. None of our mentors teach options. We don't do it. Why? Because I care about our students. Your success, our success is contingent on your success. Your success is contingent on our success. It is a commensal relationship that you guys have and that we have. We're only as good as the success that our students have, period. That's why we want to do everything in our power to stack the odds in our students' favor. Why would we have them trade options when you have to get so many variables right? Think about this for a second. Every option has an underlying asset, right? It has a stock that they're trading. You have to trade the stock well first. If you can't do that, you're in trouble in options. It's a rough road to go if you can't successfully trade stocks and you're trying to trade options. Because remember, the underlying asset is indeed the equity, is the stock. And that the price movements you see in option is going to be reflected directly to the price action that you see in the equity itself. You have to understand that. We, trading stocks or ETFs or even futures or even currency or Bitcoin or whatever, you have price action to get right. You have some indicators to get right, price or volume to get right, broad market sentiment to get right. If you get those things right, chances are you're going to make money trading stocks, ETFs, commodities, whatever. You'll make money doing that. In an option, you still have to get price right, volume right, indicators right, broad markets right. You still have to get those right. But now you have to get all the Greeks right too. You have to get the vega right, the theta right. You got to get everything right. So let's say you have to get 10 things right on an option, but only 5 things right on a stock. Which one is statistically more probable? Obviously the stock is, because you got to get fewer things right in trading. So the idea in trading is take the complexities and simplify it. That's what we have done for years here at Grok Trade. We take the complex and the complexities and the just the information out there, and we simplify it. We say, hey, what's the fastest way of finding the best stock out there? And we say, here's what we have found to be the fastest way to find the most powerful and those poised for the most explosive runs. And this is how we find them. We show you those steps. To do that, boom, and you're off and running. How do we find patterns? We go into great details. Like some of these lines I have, they don't make sense to you guys. You're looking at these lines, you're like, man, where are these lines? I don't even understand these lines. They're not making sense. It's because you just don't understand the principles on how we do our trend lines and what we're looking for during these trend lines. All I do is show you that they do hit them and they drop, but I'm not showing you how to make money with them. That's far too complex to do in a 4, 5, 6 minute video. It's something that is for us and our students only. And that's something that we pride ourselves on with our students, because we have a number of full-time traders, number of those that have done very, very well in trading. And that's what we want to keep doing. So, man, guys, if you're trading options, stop it. You will bleed your accounts. And I could sit here and tell you stories after stories after stories. I mean, Simon, I told him a story of a guy, and it's just a heartbreaking story. Heartbreaking. Options, don't do it. I've been doing this 19 years. I've taught a ton of people, and I've seen all the money lost in options before they come to me for their mentoring. It is not the route to go. Even though you've been sold on them, you are sold on it because we, out there in the education world, we know how to sell that. And don't be influenced by the sells and the gimmick of it. Options is not for most people. Again, I don't even trade them myself. Even though I can, there's better vehicles out there. I can get more leverage, and I don't have time decay, and I don't have to get all the Greeks right with futures. So why in the world would I even look at an option? It just does not make sense. Doesn't make sense. What else doesn't make sense is that you're still trading without formalized trading education. Man, I've got the dad hat on here. Shame on you. You're more responsible than that. Listen, go to Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Get your education there. Go to Better Trades. Go to whoever. Just do a Google search, trading education. And whatever name you like, go there. I don't care where you go. Get properly and formally trained. If you're going to fly a plane, you would. Don't gamble with your livelihood. It's not worth it. If you're going to do this, at least do it the right way. So we have the answer. Go to groktrade.com, go to the mentorship, watch the video, and if it's something that piques your interest, set up a call with me, and we'll talk about how to get you plugged in this coming month, man. And we'll turn things around for you. Your life will drastically change. We'll help you reach your full potential in the markets. Woo! Wow! Didn't know I'd be going on to a rant at 2:20 a.m. in the morning. But do not do options. Do not. They are not for you, and they will hurt you. There's a better way. There's a better way of trading. So I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for the comments and the YouTube that you guys put in. Really super cool. Love the comments. Love that you like it. Love that you're sharing it. We see that they get shared around your different forums. Elite Trader, Stock Twits. There's different areas. So thanks for sharing our videos. People do find them valuable, and I hope you do too. So take care. We'll see you guys sometime in a couple of weeks. We'll see you then. Bye.